In early 2025, Jaguar Land Rover, one of the UK's most iconic automakers, went silent. Production lines stopped, dealerships couldn't receive parts, and for nearly a week, the company's vast digital supply chain was paralyzed by hackers. A single cyber attack rippled through a global network of factories, suppliers, and software systems, showing that in today's world, a data breach can hit as hard as a natural disaster. It began in early March 2025. Employees at Jaguar Land Rover's UK plants suddenly couldn't log into key production systems. Manufacturing tools, procurement software, and logistics portals all went offline. The company quickly confirmed it was dealing with a cyber incident, suspected to be a ransomware attack that had spread through its supplier network. Within hours, production halted at multiple facilities, including Solihull and Halewood. Thousands of vehicles sat unfinished. And it wasn't just the plants. Downstream suppliers, logistics providers, and dealerships all lost access to order systems. A modern car has more than 30,000 parts. And when the digital thread connecting those parts breaks, the entire supply chain freezes. Early reports suggested that hackers had gained access through a third-party logistics software vendor, a classic supply chain attack. This wasn't a direct hit on JLR's own systems. It was collateral damage through a connected partner. That's what made it dangerous. Because in today's automotive industry, every process, from design and assembly to parts sourcing and maintenance, runs on interconnected digital platforms. When one node gets infected, the malware can cascade across hundreds of systems. Experts compared it to the 2021 Kaseya and SolarWinds incidents, digital domino effects with global reach. For nearly a week, JLR suspended production at key sites. Dealers couldn't place orders, supplier payments were delayed, and logistics hubs were forced to store parts and vehicles in temporary facilities. The financial cost? Estimates put it at over $100 million in lost production and recovery expenses. The company began restoring systems cautiously, prioritizing vehicle tracking and order management. But even after operations resumed, the trust in digital continuity had been shaken. It became a case study for how cybersecurity is now part of supply chain resilience. The JLR attack wasn't an isolated event. It's part of a growing wave of cyber attacks targeting operational technology, OT, systems that control physical manufacturing. From automakers to energy grids, hackers have realized that digital disruption can cripple real-world operations faster than any physical sabotage. The lesson? Supply chains aren't just made of steel, ships, and warehouses. They're made of data. And just like a missing container or broken part, a single compromised login can stop everything. The Jaguar Land Rover Cyberattack revealed that resilience isn't just about backup inventory, it's about backup systems. Companies are now investing heavily in cybersecurity audits, vendor risk assessments, and AI-based monitoring to detect threats before they spread. For modern supply chains, digital defense is operational defense. A few decades ago, supply chain crises started with earthquakes, floods, or factory fires. Today, they can start with a single email. The Jaguar Land Rover Cyberattack reminded the world that in a connected economy, data is the new freight, and it needs protection just as much.